Why is a blank page so intimidating? I can sit here staring for minutes upon minutes, wondering what to draw. Or, to be perfectly honest, afraid to put pen to paper. Afraid of not making something amazing, inspiring, or perfect. Perfect is the real issue. I have a problem with being perfect. At least, I want the appearance of perfection. I've always been that way, ever since I can remember, though it took many years of therapy to fully understand the why. So when I look at a blank page, I don't necessarily see glorious possibilities for creation. Instead, I am fully aware of the myriads of mistakes I could make, how I could mess it all up. In particular because of my inexperience. Yet, experience is exactly what I need to get better. It's this conflict that keeps my pen at bay. I want so desperately to create. I want to be able to make incredible things appear, but fear stops me. I tried to overcome this the other night, sitting on my couch and listening to various things on YouTube. I got out a sketchbook, nothing special, one I've had for years and years. I took up a pen and stared at the paper, not even knowing where to start. After a while, I tried to trace a circle from the bottom of my cup. It went wrong. First mistake, first error, first imperfection. But I didn't stop. I thought, let's try to make it into something else. Incorporate the erroneous mark into the art. And I did. But then my creativity fizzled out. It stopped being what I'd started to create in my mind. Mistake 2. It's not according to plan. I don't know how to properly fill in the space. Even now, it sits next to me, both encouraging me to pick it up, try some more, while at the same time mocking my fear of messing it up beyond repair. Sometimes I wonder if creation is even in my talent pool. I'm a pretty good copyist. Give me a picture to recreate or a video to follow along, and I can hold my own. It won't look as good as the original, but I won't be drawing giant scribbles over the top in frustration. Coming up with my own ideas? That's a different story. Sometimes that spark ignites and I feel confident in what I've come up with. Today's drawing is one of those things. I first came up with the idea at church. My anxiety was up that day, so I pulled out my notebook in the hopes of calming my nerves. The drawing happened as a result. That's why I wanted to recreate it in today's video. This was all my own, and I'm proud of it. It's simple, but beautiful to me. Most of the time, though, my brain doesn't do so well with the creation of something new. Even with this picture, I feel like it's something I have seen before. Certainly, I got the idea for the different parts by studying Zentangle. My lack of ability doesn't help. I'm honestly not putting myself down. I've never taken an art class, so everything I do is self-taught. Getting a picture in my head of something I'd like to draw and putting that picture down on paper are two entirely different things. I do not have the schooling necessary to make that happen, which is frustrating as well as fear-inducing. I don't want to try to put it down and risk messing it all up. That would be catastrophic. Not just bad. My past doesn't allow me to fail because failure meant punishment, and failure is anything that is not perfect. Those who have an abusive past may understand what I mean on a level those who haven't gone through it could. Making any mistake, no matter how tiny, meant horrific consequences. So, failure did not even become an option. Everything I did had to be perfect, and I became very good at being perfect, right down to not participating in things that I knew I wouldn't automatically be good at. I'm still fighting this in my life, and I'm turning 50 this year. So when you see me try something new, like last week's punch needle kit with the sloth, it's a big deal in my world. I made mistakes and I laughed about it instead of beating myself up. That's a win for Laurie. There are lots of mistakes in this picture. Wobbly lines, incorrect angles, not utilizing the space on the paper correctly, among other things. I could go on forever telling you everything that's wrong. Instead, I'm going to do a shift in perspective and mention things that are right. I love how the curved lines seem to spring outward, creating an illusion of coming off the paper. I love the look of the bricks, especially those that will have the cracks and the feeling of age it represents. I especially love how putting together a bunch of little imperfect circles and dots gives the impression of rocks and dirt to fill up the bottom. I love this picture. I will still be intimidated by blank pages for a long time to come, but I hope to fill more pages with my own ideas and not necessarily copying from someone else. More ideas like this. And as I put my own ideas down, I want to see my skills increase. I fully understand this will happen as I practice, and that it will come with mistakes. After many years of undoing the pain of my past, I find I can live with mistakes. So take a page out of my book and try putting pen to paper. Don't let fear win. Let mistakes happen and embrace whatever your mind is able to create or even copy. Make this a great week, everyone.